available in that folder, what you need to do is you need to capture any other image, put it into the same folder, rename that file, and you need to rename Amey and Ankita both the files. So if you are having two files at the same time, you can put both the files.
Okay, sir.
Is anyone able to run that code? Failed building wheel. Which version of Python you have installed? 3.6.8 or any other one? Try to rebuild that wheel file, as sometime wheel server is busy, so it could not hold lock on your installation. Okay, let me understand one thing. Are you able to understand the code and how exactly it is functioning?
Yes, sir.
Great. So that we did for image. Let's see how we can do with the video. So in the same folder, I have given a one file, that face recognition from video file. I can pull up that file. I'll just copy it and I'll put it into my Notepad++. I'll save this as py file so we can have a very good color schemes. Great. So there is only a small change in this code is rest the things are same. The face recognition CV2 is already there. Okay, I'll share that requirement notepad on the drive. Wait.
So you will be muting on, na? From your side, you will be handling, na? So you will be muting.
Yes, it is in drive now. Okay. One says executed successfully. Great. Is your webcam able to identify a picture? Okay, for video itself, we are having only small changes into our code. First is we are creating input movie folder and we are putting video capture in that, and we are giving the entire videos with extension, video name with extension, entire video name with extension. Here we are having video.mp4. Now here you need to have at least one video in that particular folder, otherwise it will give you an error. As right now also I'm not having any video into it, as it will give you error. So I need to put some video in it. After that we need to capture. Now what happens with video is OpenCV need to dissect each and every frame to identify pictures, as OpenCV is only working on the pixel rates. So video is what? Video is a collection of a different frames and each frames are having some pictures into it. So what we need to do is we need to get input as a video. We need to dissect each frame in a file, a picture file. Then each file needs to be read by OpenCV, and then again it need to put back into a original format. Now with a video there will be two types of format. One is a video codec and second is a audio codec. Video is also a compressed format and audio is also a compressed format, but both are different in nature. So what we are doing is we are concerned only with the frames of a video. We are not concerned about the frames of audio. So we will be not getting output with the audio files, but what we will be doing is whatever the collected images and identified images are there, we will be repacking them into a video format. So for video format, what we will be requiring? Frame per second, height and width of that particular video. If you mistakenly put any wrong, what we can say, wrong input into it, as video is having 25 frame per second and you have put it 30 frame per second, or it is having a width of 360 pixel, and if you put it 36 only, then your video output video will not be played. So here what we have did is we have taken an input as a video.mp4. Then we are capturing the properties of a frame count. That's why what we are getting input movie.get CV2, as we are calling OpenCV, for capturing the properties of a frame. After capturing the properties of a frame, we need to identify its codec. So OpenCV is providing you the universal codec, that is XVID. That is the universal codec for all the modern formats like MP4, MPEG, or all those things. So for that, because video is what? Video is a compressed format. So it needs to be encoded and decoded every time when you are playing it and switching it off. So for that, so we need to now what we need to do is we have already captured an input image, we input video, we read it and we dissected it. Now what we need to do is we need to repack it in a such a manner that output can be available, output with altered frames. Like I have already captured a frame. Like yesterday we saw that Gajanan have placed a rectangle in front of that person's face and named that, yes, I have founded a face match. This is a Gajanan. Another one is Ayushman. So similar way. So for that, I've created an object for CC and I put it a video writer function with asterisk key, means all the properties what we have captured here, and with the codec XVID. And then I'm writing it as a output.avi with 25 frame per second, height is 640 and width is 360. Now how will you get this height and width? If you can go on any video, let me pull up the video for you. I'm having a video here. If I go to properties, here at details, in a meta information, you will see that length of a video is 3.3 minutes, frame width is 640, height is 360. So here also I'm doing it, height and width. Sorry, width and height. You need to very proper in this case. Otherwise, video will not be output video will not be played, or decrypted error can be there. And after that, the same thing as we did in image, we need to recognize the image, first image. So we loaded a image file with ayushman.jpg, then we encoded that file. I wanted to identify another file, so I have given another file, I've encoded it. Then known faces, rest are the same. Only the difference is only the difference is we are locating it into a different locations. So once we play this, like what I'll do is I'll take the another video for you. Take this video, Ayushman's face, and this one is two faces. I'll put my input images and videos in the same folder where my code is. Okay, great. Now I am having a question like it is saying my index out of range. It means that your video or your image is not properly captured, or your format is not properly given. It needs to be JPG, whatever the format it is. That's why it is saying the index out of scope or out of range. Or sometime if OpenCV fail to recognize that input image or not able to read that input image, then also OpenCV will throw an error, my index out of range or index out of range, not the my index out of range. If you're getting error in upgrade pip, let it be. Pip will do its work properly. Older version pip will also work. Sometimes pip repositories are so busy, that's why they cannot hold lock on your installation. That's why they sometimes they give IO expressions. These kind of IO expressions or errors can be available. Okay. Now we are having input video and we are having identification of images. So what I'll do is I'll give Ayushman's image and later I'll give the Gajanan's image first because Gajanan is appearing in first frame itself, and I'm giving another image of mine, that is a Amaya. What I need to do is here I'm having video.mp4. I can rename it whatever the name you are having. I'll give testing. So it is testing.mp4. And it is not necessary that video needs to be mp4. Video can be mpeg, video can be 720 mpeg, anything, but you need to mention its extension properly. Now I'm giving it as a testing. Then frame per second, width and height are the same, so I'm not renaming it. Now first I'm loading Ayushman's image, same name with JPEG as a format, Ayushman.jpeg, and second one will be Ameya. And oh, sorry, I'll be not giving Ayushman's because Ayushman is appearing in letter frames. So we'll just take Gajanan's image as an input. Let me get the Gajanan's image. I'll take Gajanan 2. Rename it. I'll give it here, Gajanan 2. Now here we need to write the names that if match found, then who will be the first one? First one is Ayushman, and who will be the second one? That is Gajanan. Or if you wanted to give another name, you can give it. And then we need to save it. We need to run it. So to run it into a PyCharm, you just need to here it is. You just need to open into a PyCharm. Testing, Ayushman, and here it is our Gajanan. Actually, I stored a Notepad++ file into another location, and this I've opened the same file in PyCharm is in another location. Then here, Ayushman and Gajanan. Then we need to save it, right click, and run it. As you run it, it tries to pull up the frames and rebuild into output.avi. Now, if you can see here, that have processed 3 frames out of 4590 frames. Same output you will get in CMD as well. PIR, I think there will be test.py. So Python test.py is my file name. It will throw me an error that test.py is not having any input. See, it is throwing me an error that on file name I'm not having any files. Ame.jpg is not available. So because in that particular folder or whatever the path we have given, there is no such a file. But here it is executing. As we can see, almost 135 frames have passed. If I go on my face detection folder here, now you can see output.avi is automatically created. And the beauty of this is we need not to wait for entire process to be completed. We can directly open that output and we can see whatever the output is generated. So currently we are not having any frames where Gajanan is present. So we need to wait for a bit. If it does have properly captured or all our input and images and segments, then it will automatically recognize the Gajanan's face or Ayushman's face. This process is totally dependent upon how your CPU is behaving and your CPU speed. If you are having i5 or i7 processors, this process will be much faster. If you are having GPU, then well and good. This can be a more faster than that. I'm running on i3, so it is taking almost 1 frame per second. Okay, it fails. Don't know why. It fails because it is not having a proper phase to encode, and we need to wait for Anshuman's appearance. Maybe Anshuman can be detected. Not Anshuman, Aishman can be detected. Maybe this, I've given this as an input and it is not having a proper resolution, and this picture is not properly visible for OpenCV, and OpenCV is not able to lock on its pixels. That's why it is failed. So these are the limitations for inputting a video or for input or the things what we need to recognize as we are giving it as a reference to train its model. We need to give it with the flawless. As we discussed yesterday, if your data set is with flaws, then definitely your output or accuracy is questionable. Maybe we need to wait a bit, but the thing is that. So hope you all are clear on OpenCV. If you are having any doubts, or it is very difficult to cover practical part in this very short span, as there are a lot of challenges we can face for installation, for understanding codes and how exactly codes are written, or what what need to be there at what type. So if you are having any queries in future, just go through with all the course. If you're not understanding anything or not getting anything, you have my number, you have my email ID, you have my uh, WhatsApp number as well, so you can reach me anytime. So now we are open for question and answers. You can ask questions if you are having any. Okay. How to detect FPS for our system? How to detect means you wanted to see frames for your video, or how exactly it is? I'm not getting your question. Yes, you can run code in Google Collaboratory, but you need to see all the requirements are met. Yeah, rate is what? Rate is a frame rate. Frame rate means we need to identify each and every frame and we need to dissect it. We need to decode it, and then only we can get the hold on the picture. And then only OpenCV can what we can say can compare both the pictures as the one. So it needs to understand at what rate those pictures are moving ahead. That's why RET, it stands for frame rate. And then another one is a frame. Frame is what? Frame is a small picture which is having a lot of information into it. Maybe a action, or you raise a hand. So the hand raising things. If you remember in my childhood, what we need to if we wanted to create a cartoon, so we are drawing some actions of that particular character on each page, and we are just moving those pages fast, and it is creating an illustration that okay, this is playing as a video. So those frames are the same. So we need to give a rate and frame to understand to our model that we need to detect that particular image what is available for input in all these frames. So frame is equal to image, and rate is how those frames are moving ahead at what speed. Yes, how to find a maximum frame per second for our system during recordings. During recordings, if you are having a particular recording software, then you can set frame ratio as 25 frame per second or 50 frame per second. Or nowadays, recorders are coming with the resolution. So if you are having 1902 1080 resolution, that means at least 30 frame per second is the bitting ratio, is the file ratio of processing. And when you are having video out, then you can of course go into a meta information and can see what frame rate that video is having.
Sir,
Yes.
what is the time complexity involved in processing a video? Is it dependent upon the size or the density of the pixels?
uh, it is depending upon the frames, not with the size, not with the density of a pixel. It is depending upon the frame, because frame is capturing your all images, and again images is constructed with the pixels. And again time complexity is can be calculated depending upon your CPU cycle as well. As your, if you are having a good CPU with you, then probably your time consumption is less. You can find this video on YouTube. You can download it through Badaiho's video, Badaiho's trailer.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You need not to do practice on the same video what I have taken. You can have any other trailer, or you can shoot your video at your place, and you can give your past picture. And if you can observe in both the training models, if you can see that we are giving picture which is taken in past, or which is not anywhere in the body language and the color of clothings and the hairstyle is not at all matching in video, and not at all matching with the live webcam. But still, OpenCV, what OpenCV is doing, OpenCV is putting a triplet mechanism. What is a triplet? They are identifying the extra facial signs on a particular image, and they are comparing those signs with the actual image what they are having it, or the live specimen what they are having. So that is why the superiority of image recognition is, we can see that, and the ability of understanding the human behavior and understanding the quality of a particular things are increased because of that. So this is the best example of deep learning, not the neural networking, but the deep learning. That OpenCV is learning that particular picture or particular frame so deeply and so intensely that it is availing some meta information, and it can be what we can say futured into a live stream. You can have that video here.
आन्सर आहेत का त्याच्यामध्ये? जाऊ दे जाऊ दे जाऊ दे तिकडे. हो म्हणजे मिक्स करूनच आलेलं आहे. त्या फाईल मध्ये आन्सर आहे. मला काय माहिती मी नाही बघितलं. बरं जाऊ दे, हे तर भारी झालं. मी लिंक शेअर करून टाकते. ठीक आहे. आणि त्याचं ऐक ना, त्याचं आउटपुट तुला मिळतंय ना कॉन्सोलिडेटेड एका ठिकाणी?
This is the link for that trailer.
हे भारी झालं ना, पहिल्यांदा पण असंच करायला पाहिजे होतं.
The same trailer which I have used.
नाही आता चेक केलंय ना. नाही नाही नाही, पहिलं रे आपलं तू काल केलं ना, त्यानं पण असंच केलं असतं तर मग हे नव्हतं झालं असतं. हे भारी आहे आयडिया, एकदम त्रास कमी, फक्त बनवायला तेवढा वेळ जातो. तुझं काय जातो कसं?
Right, so I think this is for the day. Please
हॅलो
put any questions if you are having in chat. Later on, if you are having any questions, please let me know on Google.